Hell, it was bound to happen eventually. Reached into the box and got a razor that's clearly not going to be ready. Look at this baby. This is a Crater from 2000 or no, 1919, 1913. This is an older Crater. It was designed to have the guard on there, but this is a parts razor. Now look at that scab. This is going to be an adventure shave. Watch it today on Safety Cat Studios YouTube channel. Hello my friends, today's shave is brought to us by Fine, what is this? Italian Citrus. This is their new base, the 21st century. I have the old triple milled one and I wanted to see if the new base stands up to it. Our razor today, and it was bound to happen. This is a Crater razor from 1913. It's supposed to have a guard on it. This is a parts razor. I did a shave some time ago about this kind of has a guard that swings back and forth like for beginners. And this is one that I bought for parts. And look at this heel of that thing. But I grabbed, I said I was going to grab a razor out of the drawer and use them. So this one may be a danger shave, just in case. I have backup, so I've got the Vector here in case this is unacceptable. Now, I've had this soap kind of blossoming here, and I was soaking the brush just to bring it back up. This is a Sterling Badger, and then this is the rehydrated soap. I just put a snurtle in there and put some water, and just kind of let it do its thing because I know that the brush is going to drink all that up. And then I'm just gonna whip it into a lather. I'm gonna whip it into a lather. I'm gonna whip it into a lather. It's going a little slower than I expected. I think I had too much water. It's doing the thing, actually. See. I'm still doing stuff with 3 fingers. I started physical therapy on this operated on hand last week. We're gonna kind of keep going with it. That's probably going to be a whole video on its own. So we got that kind of a ropey lather here. That should be fine. A little water on our face. And let's go to it, shall we? This smells incredible. The fragrance of the soap is Colonia. It's an Italian fragrance. I'm not sure the strength is where the old formula is, but it smells nice. And I'm spreading the lather all over the place because it's a little thin. Let me tidy things up so I don't get in trouble with the spouse unit. Keep the counter clean. Now let's try the razor. Now I know that the heel is pretty scabby here, and it probably doesn't have any edge at all, so I'm probably just going to be shaving with this part, but we'll see how that goes. It's got a pretty sharp point on it. Let me knock that down on the mirror so that I don't dig a trench across my skin. My other Crater is pretty good steel, so it's a pretty good shaver. And this one is too. The part that it has an edge, it does pretty good. So you can shave with kind of nasty looking razors and get a pretty decent shave, just know that you're probably not going to have the whole edge to deal with, and then there are comfort issues. Like, let's see what happens if I try to use the heel. It's just dragging, it's not cutting any hair. And I did have a tetanus shot, so I just about caught myself there. I moved, and you have to, with anything, you gotta maintain some spatial awareness of where this edge is in relation to your face, so you don't avulse anything. It's pretty sharp. But it's clearly not one that I had intended to shave with. So I stropped the bejeebers out of it because I was nervous. And one of my straps is diamond treated. I had some diamond paste on it. So that might have brought what little edge was on here around to where it's usable, but not real comfortable. See if I can get a little more life into this. Here we go. Try again. Looks the same, but when you're making lather, basically all you're doing is pumping air into the soap solution. You could probably shave with just the soap water. It's plenty slick. It's just you're pumping air into it to make it go a little further. Something to do with the chemicals, but it seems to do all right. Let's draw against the grain here. This is Labor Day in Central Ohio. There are things going on. I am not going out though because we were out Friday and it was beastly hot. And then yesterday and Sunday was nice. Saturday was still pretty hot, but it's not a very comfortable shave, but it's getting the job done. I'll probably have to do another pass with the Vector just to kind of make this a good shave. I'll probably segregate this razor. It is a parts razor. It really was never intended to shave with. But it has celluloid scales, and it's kind of unusual for a razor in this bad a shape. The scales are actually not in pretty good shape. And my other crater, which is complete, has decent scales. So I'm kind of holding on to these in case I need scales. I may some point. I probably should. You see, I did get my lip a little bit there. Somebody out there wants some, needs crater scales. Because these are pretty specialized. Pretty specialized because it has to fit around that guard. So if it's not for a crater, then you don't need this kind of scale. It's got a special notch in it here, and it's a little extra wide, and it's too wide obviously for this, and that's probably what saved this razor from getting bent and eaten up, is that there's a nice air gap between the razor and the celluloid, which are infamous for killing razors. Actually, not a bad shave. Just one that big missing patches. So I'm going to do a quick once over across the grain just to knock off the pieces that I missed, and we should be fine. And because we did this for science, I'd say we came out pretty good. Yeah. Smooth, decent shave. Eventually. A little stingy right there where I tagged myself. That's another thing about alum. I won't get tetanus. It killed all the bad things there, but it lets you know where you may have messed up. Now let's hit ourselves up with some Thayer's lemon. And then we use the fine Italian citrus aftershave. Where was this made? This is the old formula also. I don't remember if this came from Germany or from Italy. Because in the old days, the soap was made in Germany, and then the soap was made in Germany and the aftershave in Italy, I think. I don't remember. But now the soap is also made in Italy, but it's not triple milled. It's kind of a soft soap. Pretty good though. Great shave today. Thank you for coming. We used kind of a stunt shave today. Using this kind of scabby looking old crater razor. We used about half the blade and got most of the shave done pretty good. We followed up, kind of cleaned up with the Blackland Vector. And we were using fine Italian citrus with their new base. I'm Major Rich. You can find me at shavingcotter.com. Leave a like if you wouldn't mind. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you're so inclined, subscribe. If you like this kind of content, I try to do it 3 times a week. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.